Hello, my fellow creators. This is Yvette, and I am part of the Not Too Shabby Shop design team. Today, I wanted to come on and play with some of the goodies from the October 2023 Box of the Month. In the Box of the Month, you get several stamp sets, and this is one of them. This is the Naughty or Nice stamp set, and I just love all these little critters in their stockings. Not to mention, I love the sentiments. And then there's also this beautiful sparkling Christmas wishes paper pad. I'm going to flip through it real quickly and just look at all those beautiful pastel colors. When I was looking at this stamp set, I saw these little critters in their stockings, and I thought these would be great toppers for some bookmarks. So I'm going to make some pretty quick and easy bookmarks that you can gift with a book at Christmas time, which is probably something I'll do for my grandkids this year. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is bring in some pink and mint cardstock that I had in my stash. They kind of go with the colors in the pattern paper pad. Now, I will be sure to link to the Not Too Shabby shop in the description box below, as well as to where you can sign up for the subscription for the Box of the Month. And then I just brought in a scrap of white cardstock so that I can stamp and color my images. So I'm going ahead and placing my little images on my MISTI, and then I'm going to use some Gina K amalgam ink to go ahead and stamp my images. Now I will color and cut these off camera, and I'm going to cut them using my brother's Scan and Cut. I'm going to go ahead and choose what pattern papers I'm going to use for my bookmarks. So I've chosen a mint pattern paper and a pink one. And then I'm going to cut my cardstock at 2 1/4, and then I'll flip it and I'll cut 2 inches off so that my strip ends up at 6 1/2. And I'll do 2 more strips like that. So 1 more in pink and 1 in the mint cardstock. Then I'll bring in my pattern paper, and I'm going to cut a 2-inch strip from the pattern paper. So I'll need 2 of these since I have 2 of the pink cardstock. And then I'll rotate that 2-inch strip and cut it down to 3 inches. And then I'll go ahead and repeat that with my mint plaid paper. Then I'll go ahead and grab my 6.5-inch pieces of cardstock, and I will score them in half. So since they're 6.5, I'll score at 3 1/4. Then I'll go ahead and fold and burnish those. Then once I have those folded, I'll bring in my crocodile corner chomper, and I'm going to use the 1/4-inch side so that I can corner round the bottom 2 corners of this folded piece of cardstock. And then we'll do the same on our pattern paper. So we'll corner around the bottom 2 corners of our pattern paper. Then I decided I wanted to add some of those sentiments to my bookmarks, so I'm going to add some of the sentiments to the inside of the bookmark. So I am using the Nice Until Proven Naughty, Be Good or I Will Text Santa, and Dear Santa, I Regret Nothing. Then I'm going to add some little magnets to the front and back of my cardstock, and I'm going to use some score tape to add that and hold it in place. And this way, when you use the bookmark, it'll kind of stay closed on the page you have it, so your little magnets will hold together there. Now, this is an optional step. You don't have to do that, but I think it helps when using your bookmark. Then I'll go ahead and cover those magnets using some of my pattern paper that I've cut and corner rounded. And then I thought, I want to add a little bit of pattern paper to the inside as well. So I grabbed a scrap of pattern paper and went ahead and corner rounded the top edge of that pattern paper and added it to the inside of my bookmark. And I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other two bookmarks as well. Now I have my images all cut and colored. So I did cut them with my brother's scan and cut. And then I cut a second one out of just plain white cardstock because when I colored them, you could see the alcohol inks through the back. And I don't want that showing. So I'm going to layer my colored piece onto the white cardstock so that you don't see the alcohol coloring through. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the white cardstock to the bookmark and then add my colored image to that. And I will repeat that for my other two bookmarks. Now, if you don't want to stamp and color images, don't forget there's some beautiful coordinating ephemera with this paper pad, so you can always use some of that ephemera to decorate your bookmarks. So here are my completed bookmarks using the Sparkling Christmas Wishes paper pad, as well as the Naughty or Nice stamp set from the October 2023 box of the month. Thanks for sticking around to the end. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.